Hey guys, it's Pikato here, and I'm so excited, but also a bit upset to tell you some news right now. So I've had to cancel some of the projects, and I don't really think you guys would be happy about some of the stuff I'm about to share with you guys tonight, but I kind of have to, it's my job. So let's begin. First off, I've had to cancel Happy Pills. The reason I've had to cancel Happy Pills is because the song just reminds me about depression, and because of the Gotcha My Life video, I've been getting some flashbacks based on stuff that has happened in my past, and it's making me upset. And just listening to Happy Pills whilst I'm in this state, it's just not mixing. It's just not working out. It's making me sadder just listening to the song than actually appreciating it like I usually do. So I've had to cancel that. I'm also sad to say, and the reason I'm sad about it is I might be having to cancel some other projects as well. I don't know what projects yet, but I'm having to do a new work schedule because I recently got fired from one of my jobs that I did. You know, the one I did every Friday night. I got fired from it because the woman I worked for just didn't need my service anymore, and she told me she was really happy and the kids were sad to find out that she had to let me go. But it's kind of a good thing because that means now I've got more time to myself and more time for the videos. But it's sad because even though I wasn't really getting paid, I still really enjoyed the job because those kids, even though they were an absolute nightmare sometimes, like for example at one time when one of them drew over himself and said to everyone he was a zebra and he was just running around in his underwear with marker over him, and his brothers were just face palming their fist, being like, my brother's a moron. And I had to call the mum home and tell her that she needed to bath her son because her son had school the next day. Good thing it was a Crayola pen and not a Sharpie, because that would have been a nightmare. But on top of all that, I'm also ill. So even though I've not got that job anymore, I've still got my other job. And then on top of my other job, I'm also struggling with the fact that I might be a tiny bit ill with a cold at the minute. And that's resulting in me coughing a lot and me sneezing a lot and me not really being able to hear my voice because my ears feel like they've exploded. And I can't control my volume as much, even though apparently I've been doing a pretty good job. So yeah. Anyway, back to the video. There are stuff that I'm still going to be working on. Here's the stuff that I can confirm I'm still going to be doing. Like, for example, Take Me to Church. These are not the main characters. These are the main characters' friends. But as you can see, they're half angel, half demon. And the reason being is because the boys are gay, the girl was abused, and both of them got sent to hell because they weren't the ideal citizen according to the Queen, who is the main character's big sister. I'm also going to be working on changes still. I'm mostly going to be working on that as a side project though, because my idea for the video is that I'm going to do the video based on my relationship with my stepdad, because Stuart was a really good person in my life, and even though I don't get to see him that much, I'm happy to say that I was recently given some good news about him. He might be moving to the town I live in now so I can see him more often, what means I'll be getting my dad back, and I'm really happy about that because he is the closest thing I've got to a biological dad. See, my real dad is an absolute a-hole, and I can actually say that here because he doesn't watch my videos. So, yeah. He doesn't even know I've got a YouTube channel because I didn't tell him on purpose. So, yeah, and if any chance my dad watches this video in the future, when I finally trust him enough to actually tell him that I've got a channel, yeah, Dad, the reason you didn't know for so long is because you're an a-hole. So, let's continue. I'm also going to be working on other projects like the Gacha series, but without voice acting this time. Although, I have a bone to pick with some of you. For every single time I struggled with those series, released update videos on how the series were going, asking people stuff like, I need voice actors, or I need someone to be doing this job for the series, or I need someone to be doing that job. And literally, nobody but my friends bother emailing me when I put my email in the description of the video, and I say in every one of those videos that my email is in the description. Right? No one bothers texting me or calling me out of the friends who do know about it and don't bother contacting me. Right? And nobody just contacts me in general about the positions other than the people who've already auditioned for positions and asking to do other positions that I can't give them because they can't do that role. Like, for example, I will give you an example with the other series I did in the past, what was the My Poor Baby series. The story was about a teen mother who had to hide her son away from the father because the father was the popular kid and she was the loser, and she didn't want him being affected because of her bad decision of sleeping with him. So, she has the kid. On top of all that, she didn't know that her boyfriend's, in episode 1, ex-boyfriend's dad was a demon. And that was the person who killed Hunter in the trailer. Well, not Hunter, it was Nico. That's the person who killed Nico in the trailer. It was the grandfather, because he was like, I'm not having this kid in my family if he wasn't raised in this family. Like, it was that sort of story. It was meant to be an action sort of thing. Yeah, I got voice actors for everyone that one time. But that's only because I had people asking me to do multiple roles. Not to mention, I had to fill up the last role because no one wanted that role. And the role I had to fill up was Nico. I was Nico. My best friend, whatever her username now is, because I think she's changed it again, Bunnywood, as it used to be back then, right? She was the main character. The main character who was Nico's mum. Nico's dad was played by her ex, because I wanted them two to get back together, but I knew it wouldn't happen, so I just did that on purpose to annoy them. It kind of backfired because she was actually excited about it and he just didn't care. So, yeah. Anyway, with that series, I had tons of people doing it. I was happy about it. Yeah, I wish I had more people to help me with stuff like the editing and the draw and, like, the script. But I was fine. Everyone had a role. I had to pull some extra strings, but everything was fine. Until I found out that the person who played Hunter didn't actually want to be Hunter. He just said that as a joke. So when I sent him the script and stuff, he kept making the excuse that he couldn't send me any dialogue or anything. When in reality, I still don't know this, but apparently he could. He just didn't bother. The person who played the main character, she did. I did my lines, and everyone else didn't do their lines other than Romeo. Romeo was the first person to do his lines, and he quit just because no one else was doing it, and he was sick and tired of waiting for the script for episode 2 and just not getting the script because no one wanted to do their jobs. Second off, with the My 7 Deadly Sins, the same thing happened. I sent out videos, I sent out requests to my friends on WhatsApp, Hangouts, any social media I had with them. like any form of contact I had with them. I even rang some of them and asked them in person, right? And pretty much all of you said no. Pretty much all of you were like, it failed last time, I don't think anyone's ready for this, I'm not doing it. So I sent out videos, the exact same thing happened. This time nobody spoke to me this time though. The only person who was interested in doing it was me, Deathtrap, who was the executive producer. I was the director, she was the executive producer, and the main character. Right? My ex-girlfriend wanted to help me with it. My current girlfriend wanted to help me with it. But nobody else wanted to get involved. They all thought it was a bad idea not to do it. So what did I do? I forgot about the project until one day when I was going through my screenshots and my photos to make room on my phone for another project, and I found them. And I just decided to delete them because I was like, yeah, I don't think anyone's going to remember the script or anything. I've still got the original script, but I've lost all the characters now. It also doesn't help that I saved all the characters on Gacha Life, but then the new update that came out, I think this month, for Gacha Life came out, and I lost all the characters because I had to update the game because it wouldn't run anymore. Because, like, it was becoming really slow, and like the little ring thing that shows up when you tap on the screen, it was pretty much showing up in 90% of my screenshots because it was taking ages for it to just disappear. So yeah, I will be doing a voice acting series, just not yet. The first series is just going to be a random series that I'm going to be doing with my favourite music playing in the background. Because that's at the minute all I think I can do. I will probably dub the episode and do a voice acting version of the episode, but as of right now, not a chance. I'm also going to be releasing the trailer for that series tonight. And then the first episode, I believe I will be releasing moments after the trailer. When I finish it. Because I've got stuff to do after the trailer. Next up, and this is the one I'm most excited for, I'm going to be doing another music video. And the song I have chosen is Dance Monkeys.
I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey.
Ow. Okay, so I'm not doing that again, probably. Anyway, I just want to say, before I finish this video, yeah, I'm working on Dance Monkeys. This is the update. This is all that I've got to say for now. And I'll see you guys later with the trailer for the new series after I finish the script. And then, yeah. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!